It's Shane Watson here from PSP Sports. I'm lucky enough to be joined by light heavyweight contender Joshua Buatsi. How are you?
Not bad, man. I'm the first person to interview me after the fight, so let's get it cracking.
Yeah? I mean, it's probably the toughest test of your career so far, an experienced man in there with you tonight. How did you feel getting some rounds in with the experienced man himself?
It was okay. You know, he's had over 50 fights. He's only been stopped twice, so I knew it was going to be a tough opponent. I felt it was control. Didn't get caught with too much. Got caught a bit, but not too much. But yeah, he was experienced. But once I got in, he blacked out. I didn't even think about anything but getting the job done. So you know, I felt it was a dominant performance, but I'm safe and he's safe.
How did it feel being in such a big arena tonight? A little bit different from the local York Hall.
It's a bit different from that, but the O2 in London, that I love that. That's good, but you know, hopefully I'll get to the top and be able to do something similar to this. Yeah.
Domestically, the light heavyweight scene is starting to become a little bit interesting as Callum Johnson bounced back on the scene.
Yeah.
I mean, how highly do you rate Callum Johnson as a fighter?
You know what, so leading up to the fight with Bogdani, I had Bogdani to win solely because he's been active and Callum Johnson hasn't been active since I turned pro. So in my eyes, I was like, you know what, yeah, Bogdani can steal this based on being active, but hats off to Callum Johnson, he proved myself and everyone else wrong. So it's an interesting division right now, nationally and internationally as well. So there's some killers in my way, but I got to make sure I get to the top and make sure I'm number one.
I know you get praised a lot, and maybe people push you a little bit too far because of your really good amateur career. But when people talk of you fighting Anthony Yarde, how does that make you feel so early in your career?
It's good, man. Yeah, it's good that people want to see two good fighters go in the sense that half of the nation might think he's the best and the other half think I'm the best. So it's good to see that people are like, actually, we wonder what's going to happen if these two get in the ring. So there's good interest in it. So for me, it's good. Again, they say you need a dancing partner, so it's good to have a rivalry like that. But when I see Yarde, we're cool. Like I say cool to him, he says cool. Nothing spiteful, nothing disrespectful. Respect each other. Not buddies, but I see him, we see each other, cool, what's going on, that's it. But it's a fight that people want to see, so for me that's always good. That's always good.
I know you're really laid back and humble, but is there any potential grudges for you in the light heavyweight division?
No, I got beef with no one. Like they said, JB, just business, just boxing. It's nothing personal with no one. They might have something that I want, and I know that some people are out there to get me, so I got to stay on it, man. And when I grasp a title or something that means a lot to me, I hold on to it.
So you must have your eyes on quite a few fighters at the moment. Who would you like to see yourself in with next?
I think as the boxer, not having any experience as a pro, it's up to my trainers and the managers to kind of match me and to guide the career, because I could sit down and be like, yeah, let me fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I've never been a pro. This is the first time, and I'm fight since. So I think it's up to those with more experience than myself to kind of guide the career. Hence why we have trainers, managers, and promoters. So I think it's for them to make those decisions.
Tonight we actually have Liam Conroy, I believe, fighting Miles Shrinkwin for English title in Preston Guildhall. Okay. Surely that's a fight you might want to have your eye on, because you might want the winner of that fight as well.
I'll probably go back home and watch it. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. But again, man, it's for the promoters, the managers, my trainers to be like, yeah, this is the next one. Because I think I'm having good progressive fights. My fifth opponent today, I thought he was tough. He brought a lot to the table, but I was able to deal with it. I showed a different style. Because I think people, when I box, people expect the Mike Tyson approach, in the sense that, yeah, the girl's going to go, versus going to go out there and kill him. But today I was like, let's box a bit, and I felt I demonstrated a few more skills that people haven't seen before. So there's loads more skills to show, and time will tell.
So, mate and loyal friend of yours, Anthony Joshua, in a massive unification fight tonight. How do you see that fight going?
Not because I know Josh, but like I've said all week, I feel both fighters have got threats, but I feel Josh has more threats in his arsenal than Parker, so I think he'll come out victorious.
And also, I mean, do you think that Joseph Parker is relying on his chin a little bit too much? Because he's referred to it a lot, but he's never been punched by someone as hard as Anthony Joshua in his career either.
he hasn't. What I'll say is neither man has fought anyone like the opponents. So Parker's boxed no one like Josh. Josh has boxed no one like Parker. But again, I feel Josh's arsenal is much more loaded than Parker's. So that will make him victorious, man. But listen, I'm going to kick back myself and tune in.
Of course, and a little bit on the truth support as well. Price Povetkin. How do you see that one going?
Listen, I'm fully supporting Price, man. Besides the boxing, he's actually a nice person. I don't know him personally, but when I see him, we'll stop, have a little catch up and keep it moving. But I'm 100% supporting him. 100%. I wish him all the best. I hope he throws a right hand from hell and closes the show. 100%.
Okay, thanks for talking to PFC Sports today. I hope you enjoy the evening of boxing, and we hope we'll catch up soon.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.